in your hands. The only multicultural IPTV station that brings communities together. Over 2.7 million people have already watched. GOlive TV, anytime, anywhere.
Toronto, thank you very much, dear friends. It's always nice to see everyone following us through GOlive TV radio and podcast. Thank you. You are watching through Roku TV, Amazon Fire, and yes, friends, we are on fire. Today, I have the chance to speak with the most amazing band. Of course, I am biased. They touch my heart, and I am sure they are going to touch your heart as well. A big round of applause to our special guests. They are Johann and Joshua DeLuca from Forsaken.
Thank you very much.
We have been doing this for 6 years and a half. I was thinking about that. And it's always you guys at the back. You are amazing as producers. You do everything in regards to the video, to the music that we perform in each and single show. I cannot feel more proud and grateful because of those 6 years and a half. But for the first time, we changed places. You are not producing like the show, but you are the stars, and I am very happy for that.
Thank you.
I would like to know, Johann, how come you get the idea of being a band?
So basically, me and my brother, we started playing guitar. I started guitar, and then Joshua moved on to the bass.
I saw him playing guitar, then I wanted to play bass.
And my family is a very musical family. My dad is a singer. My mom dances.
Yes, we have to say it. Well, you are very proud sons of Karen DeLuca and, of course, Giuliano DeLuca. So yes, it makes sense. It makes sense. So you began playing the guitar, and yeah, we remember when you got your first bass. I remember exactly that day.
Yes. Yeah. It was a very special day because I'm pretty sure it was on my birthday. I asked my dad if I could have a bass because I saw my brother, and I was practicing a guitar, like I was practicing on his guitar playing bass. And then I'm like, oh, I want a bass. So then I asked my dad, and then he ended up getting it for me, like probably like the next 3 days. He got me it because we had to still like buy it and stuff, you know.
And I remember in those days it was very big for you. I remember it was big. It was huge because you were like 6 years and a half ago. Well, no. When did you begin playing the bass?
I began like when I was like 10, 11, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like 11 years old, right?
I think you were 10 or 9.
Yeah,
10.
9.
And I remember that. And also, I wasn't sure because I have seen you being brothers, and yes, you're amazing brothers. You take care of each other, but being in a band, it was a challenge, Johann. How do you manage that?
Well, first of all, I dedicated this band to the one and only true God. So he helped us a lot with our friendship and growing and
Bonding.
making songs together. And for us, it was a challenge producing and making the songs, but it was easy going for both of us. It was great. It was a nice process. We started making songs 2 years ago, and now we're finally out with our first album called Not Forsaken. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, why? Why that title? Why Not Forsaken? Because I think it's key for the whole album.
Yeah. So Not Forsaken was the name that we had on our list, and we figured that Not Forsaken means not abandoned, right? And that's what I feel about all of the songs that we're producing and all the songs that me and Joshua we've been working on. It's a reflection of what God, He never abandons us.
Never forgets us.
Yeah, and that's why we chose that title. It was a great title, and And yeah.
When you are my age, and please don't ask me my age, I understand that we just live in different times. I don't want to use that word difficult, but yeah, it's challenging. So you come up with something very, very nice, and to me, it's a proof of faith. No, faith of the things that are not gonna be okay, but are already okay. And okay, so I would like you to tell us how's the process. How do you come up with these songs? How do you produce each of them?
So for our album, we wanted to take a more modern approach to instrumental music. Usually instrumental music is classical music that consists of piano and stuff like that. But we decided to go for a more modern take. And for the guitar, I'll explain about the guitar, and then Josh will explain about the bass. But for the guitar, I use something called chord melody, which basically I can even show you right now.
Please. Wow. A round of applause, please. Thank you. Yeah, because this is very, very interesting. This is at the very core of what they are doing in terms of the song and in terms of what they are going to give us as an artist.
So basically, for the guitar, I chose to go like, let's say, if I was gonna use a chord melody, which is E, D, and then we go C, and then D. So how would I use that as a chord melody? I would get my E chord, and I would move on to the D, I could even ascend to kind of a hint on what the next chord is going to be, which is back to E. So it's a basic chord structure. It's just, that's the chord. And I explained that more complicated in a more detailed way in my song called The Rise, which I'm gonna play the part from it right now. So it's it consists of basically using other melodies and intertwining them with chords that already exist. So, and that's great for now modern in music. They basically get a set of chords. They put melodies based on those chords, and they turn it into a full song just based on those 4 chords. So that's my take, and nowadays in genres, you could use chord melody in almost every genre. I chose to take it in a more, even we use it in a classical way as well, because we got our nylon string Cordoba, and it opened our eyes up for more classical sounding music, more possibilities, a bunch more stuff like that. So yeah, that's how I took the approach on writing our whole album. Yeah.
No, it sounds great. You can feel it. Joshua, I would like you to tell us about how did you got like you really in love with your work, with your instrument, with the bass. How do you come up with the what you have to give to the band?
Well, basically, there's I got the bass lines from kind of like a more modern hip hop style, which is called trap. And there's something that you play where it's called high, low, mid, where it consists of different how do you say it? Like different objectives, you know?
Yeah, it's almost like a formula.
Yeah, and if you want,
Low,
I
high,
can even
mid,
show
yeah.
you right now.
Please. A round of applause for Joshua. Woohoo!
This is one of our songs called Trinity, which is out now on Not Forsaken, where it goes something like this. that's basically one of the things. And so basically, and also, I just came up with those with those bass melodies, those bass lines, and I just kind of put them all together to a more modern hip hop trap sound, you know. And also, this guy, and I wouldn't be able to do what I would do without him because he's the one who
And
started
me
this
neither.
up.
I would not be able to do
Oh,
it.
that's super nice.
Yeah.
I know that. I know it's true. Because I know you. Each instrument has its own personality, and if we add your own, I can feel like a lot that you are putting into each song. But now, okay, you have your part, you bring yours. And how do you decide what are you gonna be doing?
So for a song, you mean?
Yes, for a song.
So I feel like we have like a series of riffs we find nice, and then but there's certain songs that takes us weeks to figure out. But then there's certain songs which our Alpha song we were able to pull off in one day.
Yeah.
The entire song, one day. It's because it's just a matter of flow. So the song Alpha was basically Joshua doing a riff on his bass, and then we thought it sounded really nice. So then Joshua's like, hey, try to play that on guitar. So then I got my nylon, I put a multi-voicer on it, and then I played the same riff Joshua made on bass, I played on guitar, and then we have that whole song. It's like a series, it's like 3 different songs in one. That's why it's called Alpha and stuff like that. And for that song, we were able to pull it off in one day, but that was just our flow state. We were in this, we were sitting down, we thought it was nice, and we just kept working on it. We were able to finish the song in a whole day. But for other songs in our album, it takes us a long time. You know, we get stuck in a rut or something like that, or we can't find certain melodies because at some point it's all instrumental, right? So that took a while for us to pull off, but we were thankfully able to pull it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long do you invest in let's say in practicing, like a practice? Does it come organically, or you say no? Every single day we have to practice 1 hour, no matter what. How does it come, Joshua?
Well, basically, practice. Like me and my brother, every day we practice. But sometimes it just comes organically. Like when me and my brother's like, hey, let's make a song. We literally just sit down in front of the computer. We come up with ideas. We share them together, and we brainstorm, and then we just do them. You know.
Exactly.
There are many, many different musical genres, and people your age tend to go more to the reggaeton or other rhythms just because they are there, and they not necessarily bring the best message. And you decide to go the other way around. Why, Joshua?
So basically, because honestly, none of this would honestly be possible without God, you know. It wouldn't actually be possible because he's the one that guides us through the right path, and he tries to prevent us from the wrong path.
So that's how you decided, okay, we're not gonna be using this musical gender, because it doesn't represent who you are, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Now I would like you, Johann, to tell me about the logo. I love it. We talk about it, and I think this would explain better what you are doing.
So the logo for our album, if you could put up the picture of the album, yeah. So I chose to go with some water and stuff like that because I wanted to have a more ocean vibe, right? Let's say like that. And for the Not Forsaken, I chose to make it kind of like I don't know the exact name of how the symmetry of that would look like. But I knew I wanted to make something related to a cross. So that's why I took the O from Forsaken and the O from Not and blended in together to form a cross over there, as you guys can see. And because, you know, Jesus died on the cross for us, and he'll never abandon us. So I feel like that's the best way to put it for our new album and everything, yeah.
To me, again, we're not talking only about the music, but also about the message. And at the
Correct, yeah.
core of everything, well, there's God, and how He has been in your lives, our lives, and how we feel not forsaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to say something that for the fact of not forsaken, we're taking a path that it's more we're taking a more Christian path, as other people would say as well. And usually you can see that in the industries nowadays, it's all the opposite, right?
Yeah.
You don't have Christian people famous. You don't have a lot of people. It's the opposite. So that's what also means a lot to us, that God will not forsake us, right? No, not abandon us, and He'll take us to the right path, which is fame or not fame. He'll take us to the right path,
Whatever He decides.
whatever He decides. Yeah, that's right.
And it brings me to a word that I am not sure that we have in Spanish, and it's surrender. Like you surrender, you accept that He's everywhere and He's guiding your path, which to me is amazing. Okay, having you here and not asking you guys to play something, I wouldn't dare to. I want everybody to listen to you guys. So, Joshua, please help me introduce the next song.
The next song, okay, the next song we're gonna be playing is Trinity or Cryobium?
It's true.
Trinity. We're gonna be playing Trinity. Yeah.
Tell me about Trinity. Why Trinity?
Because Trinity, Trinity. It's because I love the chord progression and I love the melody, and the bass is very technical on that song, and I really like it.
And if you analyze the song, you'll see that it starts from the beginning. It's one. Basically, if you separate the song in three parts, it's three separate songs, but all in one. So that's why I named it Trinity, because it has the first part, second part, and third one. And then I also wanted to use the name Trinity because Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and that's the Holy Trinity, right? So that's why I chose to name it that song, and hope we can play it together.
Hey! So after this pause, we're gonna listen to you guys, and everybody cheer for Trinity.
그들이 속으로 이렇게 생각하는 줄을 예수
ചെറിയൊരു ഗ്യാപ്പ് ഉണ്ടായി നമ്മുടെ ഈ
maneira os falaram um bocadinho
meus irmãos.
Conforme eles iam ali a ti,
Ha venido haciendo durante
Wow, that sounded amazing, amazing, guys. Another round of applause, please. Wow.
Thank you very
We
much.
really love it. Now, your fans are asking me, and I think they are right, the following question. Okay, Joshua, what do you hope kids take away from your music?
What?
What do you hope kids take
Oh.
away from your music? Why? What could be the message that you want other kids to get from what you are doing?
Honestly, to put your 100% trust on God, and also just try new stuff in life. You can't just be stuck in one whole place. You can't be stuck in cement. You need to also move around. You know, you gotta explore new hobbies. You gotta explore a bunch of things that you like to do.
No matter the age.
Yeah, no matter the age. Yeah.
No matter the age, or like, let's try. Let's get away from our comfort zone. Let's do it. And then I would say something that your dad always says: do it, and with your heart. It's yes or no. Do it, and with everything that you have inside. Yeah. And I have seen that. Okay, so Johann, can you tell us about a memorable experience when you were like making this experience adventure?
If I had to think of one, it would probably be that time that we made the song Alpha. It was all in one day, and I call it flow state. Basically, it's just we're sitting down and not 1 second we're not progressing making the song. Every second we're making a new part of the song, and that's really rare for it to happen to us.
Yeah.
Because it's instrumental music, but that day was crazy. It was boom, 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 and we didn't stop. We just finished the entire song in one day. We just sat down, we picked up. Okay, now I'm gonna use the nylon. Okay, now I'm gonna use the 7-string, and then now I'm gonna use the 6-string. So that whole process of that was really crazy for us. It was really memorable. Yeah, I think was it. You think anything else?
100%. It's honestly one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Well, we have two of the Lucas right now next to us, but we have 4 the Lucas. The question would be, is Jeremiah gonna be part of the band maybe tomorrow, or Giovanna? Are you planning to bring them up?
Honestly, Jeremiah, he actually cause once in a while, cause we have a little mini piano in our house, and once in a while he goes there and he starts playing or whatever. So I feel like if he just keeps practicing, cause I think he will be a great piano player if he keeps going.
He likes it, right?
Yeah, he likes it. And Giovanna, she plays saxophone already.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah.
We just gotta sit down with her and make a song.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Because I can see like your dad is an amazing singer, your mama dancer, okay, and Saul and myself, well, we're gonna applaud because we are fans from day one. When you do these things, it takes a lot of time. Mm-hmm. Johann, how do you balance your life? You work here at GOlive. You are a producer. You plan, and how do you manage? How do you balance everything?
So, for like 2 songs or so, I think, from the album. That's also another memorable moment, which we were in Florida, and we have a trailer and everything. So it was really crazy writing a whole song on a trip. So I started in the beginning writing Cryobium, and I finished at the end of our Florida trip. And then writing, me and Joshua writing bass parts or stuff on our little
Whoa.
trailer while no one's eating. We're there writing music, and then it's time to eat. We take out the equipment, and then we bring all the food. We eat, and then we go back, and that's another memorable moment. But that's for 2 songs. Cryobium and Ignite. We were able to write in Florida, and but the rest was just a balance. You know, that's why it's just little by little we got there. Writing the Rise and everything. It was just little by little and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your future goals for the band and for your music?
My future goals for the band is, I hope we succeed, because I want people to know that there's still like people that make music that is still like Christian. You know, that is, how do you say
That's
that?
good intention.
That has a good intention. Yeah. That is like straightforward with God and it sticks to God and stuff. Because I know there's a lot of people that's Christian that want to listen to music, but they can't because it has a lot of messed up stuff.
Yeah, terrible messages.
I know you for many years, and I know that you are excellent with everything that it's new. Like it could be a camera, it could be a stage, it could be an instrument. And nowadays, artificial intelligence is everywhere. So how are you planning to play around that?
Oh man, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
It's because now everyone uses like artificial intelligence for everything. Like man, AI is just stealing people's jobs nowadays. But like a way that I might actually need Johann's help for this one too, because it's actually kind of hard to get through.
I feel like we didn't use any AI for our song. It was all us that made it, everything produced, and I feel like we're at a point where we don't need AI yet. I don't know, to make music. So we didn't go that path. We feel like organically made music is better. It's kind of crazy even thinking of non-organic music created, but nowadays it's with artificial intelligence. It's like that, and we went for the organic side. The more, it's a human putting heart into music instead of a robot putting no emotion into making music. You know what I mean? We make music because the way it feels. We like the way something sounds or something. In a robot, it just spews
Programs
out just something that sounds nice, you know? And
you are very authentic and autonomous at the moment that you do your music. But of course, as parents, we want to guide our kids. So do you mind sharing a message or a tip that your parents have given to you that you can share today? I don't know, like something that because I know that your mom is an amazing dancer. She knows the business. She's a great photographer. And your dad, well, he is not only a singer, but a producer. And so any advice that they have given you that you would like to share?
You can go.
okay, I'll say one and then you say one.
Okay, sure. He never. Well, he says this in Portuguese to me.
Say it in Portuguese.
Sei, okay. Nunca sai dos caminhos de Deus e segue seu coração. O meu pai já falou isso.
Which is, don't leave the path of the Lord and follow your heart.
Sí, me encanta ese mensaje. And see, like we go to Portuguese from English, and yeah, I love that message. Johann?
And for me, I feel like I agree 100% with what Joshua said, but something my dad always says is don't cheap out with making stuff. Always go 100%. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, at least you tried, right? And something my mom always says is follow what makes you truly want, right? Don't go with what other people think. Yeah.
Oh,
And I thank them.
applause for the Luca family.
And we thank them a lot for all the support they
yeah,
give us.
100%.
They all the photos taken by me is from my mom, and all the support is with them. So
Yeah.
I thank them a lot.
And I think this is a great message for every parent outside. Like, yeah, we can let our kids grow on their own, but of course they need our guidance. How do I follow you through the social media? How can I get your music? I am so excited and I want everybody to listen to you guys.
Okay, well, my Instagram is Joshua, I'm pretty sure it's underscore, right? Joshua DeLuca. And for you?
And mine is Johann DeLuca, but then we have our band account, which is called Norision Official. And yeah, you can also hear our music everywhere on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, YouTube, everywhere. It's out on all platforms.
You can see their Norision band like everywhere. Follow them and share. So a round of applause for them, and we're gonna end this amazing interview. Thank you for the opportunity. I couldn't feel so proud of you guys with them, of course, playing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bravissimo.
Thank you.